Hi guys, this is Erika at Create Your Future. I just want to remind you about the contest that we're running. We are giving away 3 coaching sessions once we reach 100,000 subscribers. All the description of the contest is below. And yeah, good luck. So today I want to share a success story, a personal success story. And I want to share it with you guys because I want you to know that when you let go of attachment, things come to you faster. Because sometimes when we're trying to manifest something, we are so attached to that outcome, right? And when we are so attached, like we are in a state of lack. Like I really want this person to talk to me or call me or date me, right? When I'm feeling that way, when I'm thinking that way, I'm coming from a place of lack, so therefore I create more lack. So when people say you have to let go, it doesn't mean that you're gonna let go of that desire. It doesn't mean that you're gonna stop affirming for that desire. The only thing it means is you have to let go of the fear, let go of the negative thoughts, let go of the negative story, right? And just keep focusing on the version of you that has that desire. Also focus on the version of the other person that you're manifesting and the way that you want them to manifest in your reality. So it's just letting go of all the negativity, all the things you don't like. Let go of the fear. So that's what you have to let go of, okay? But going back to my success story, the other day, I just had the thought of like, you know what? Like, okay, I'm gonna back up. I confess that I love watching reality TV shows. I love watching all these reality TV shows, and the cool thing about me knowing about love assumption, I see all these people in these reality shows with a really low self-concept, a really low concept of the person that they're dating or wanting to date. And what I see happening, of course, it's more creation of negativity, of drama, of abandonment, right? So just, I thought about, I had this thought of, I'm the coach. I want to coach these people. Because when I see these people suffering in these shows, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to contact them and tell them, girl, like, you have to affirm this. Like, girl, you have to stop thinking like that about yourself. You have to stop thinking like that about this other person. So I just had this crazy idea of affirming, you know what? I'm the coach of all those famous people. I mean, I just said that. I don't even know why I said that, right? I think it's just me wanting to help people. So anyways, I just said it like that, like one time. And the other day, I was getting in the shower and I don't even know where it came from. I had this thought of, yes, I am the coach of all the famous people. So that happened, and then that night I had a coaching session with this wonderful lady that, by the way, she gave me full permission to share this story. Of course, I'm not gonna say her name, but I had this coaching session with this wonderful, beautiful client of mine, and we're talking, right? And like we're talking about self-concept, and she's like, oh, you know what? My self-concept is really high because, I've manifested, like all this, the fame, the, traveling around the world. And she's like, you might know like who I am or like, my group. I'm like, okay, like tell me. And she told me like who she is. And I was like, whoa. And then I remember how I had thought about, or how I had this thought in my mind in the morning about, I am the coach of the famous people. And here she is, right? Telling me that she's famous. So it was like, poof, explosion. Of course, she was like, oh my gosh, what do you do? And I'm like, okay, this is just like, I'm benefiting from this, right? From this manifestation. But I think it was also a lot for my client. I told her like, this is just to prove to you, right, that things can happen in an instant when you just affirm with that detachment. Because I wasn't so attached to the outcome of like, oh my God, I have to be the coach of all the famous, otherwise like it's gonna be horrible and what's gonna happen to me, or right? I was like, oh, whatever, like, yeah, I'm gonna be the coach for all the famous people. And then it happened. So yeah, I was sharing the story with you guys for you to realize that when you just affirm with that detachment, things happen faster. I have other stories of things that happened to me like that fast when I affirm with no attachment. I think I shared the story before when COVID first started and they closed all the gyms. I love going to the gym. So I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna work out? So I just affirmed like, oh, someone's gonna give me a bike, because my neighbors, I saw that my neighbors had one of those expensive Peloton bikes, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna spend thousands of dollars on that bike. So I just said, oh, someone's gonna give it to me. Someone's gonna give me a bike to work out. And I think it was like the next day that the father of my daughter, my ex-husband, contacted me, and he's like, hey, like, my daughter was in like crew practice, and they wanted the kids to keep active. So he contacted me, and they said, well, like, they're supposed to give the kids these rower machines, but they're out of them, so they have a bike. Do you want to have the bike? Because I don't have room in my house. I was like, sure. And then after I said, yeah, sure, why not? Then the light bulb went off, like, oh my God, there's the bike that I said that someone was gonna give me a bike to work out. And yeah, so it happened like this because I did not have an attachment to the outcome. So I think that, I know that when we are manifesting a specific person, there's more attachment to that because we care about the person. And especially when we have a history with that person, we already have like an old version, right? We have a past with that person. That's why I mentioned in the beginning of the video, let go of that past. Let go of what you manifested in the past, because if we manifested something in that relationship that we didn't like, it was just a creation of ourselves, right? So just let go of that past. Know that I created that past that I didn't like with this person. So all I have to do is just focus on what I do want, right? So, and when you, for example, in a relationship with someone, right? When I want, let's say I want this person to contact me more because maybe they're not reaching out that much, right? I cannot be so attached to the outcome, like coming from like, oh, I really want this person to contact me. Why are they not reaching out? They never call me. Like, I wonder if they're talking to someone else, right? These are the kinds of thoughts that I know we have when we don't hear from the person. So detach, right? What helps me a lot is really own the power that I am. From that place of power, I say, no, this person is going to reach out to me, because who wouldn't want to reach out to me? Who wouldn't want to talk to me? Who wouldn't want to be blowing up my phone because I'm amazing, I'm wonderful, I'm a great catch, they know it. So, and this person is thinking about me 24/7. I'm always on their mind. Therefore, that's why they're calling me all the time. They love talking to me. They can't spend one minute of the day without thinking about me and reaching out to me. So you see, like, I'm affirming from a place of power, from a very strong self-concept, and I'm not focusing on the fact that they're not reaching out. I'm just affirming about what I do want them to do, what I want to happen. I'm focusing on the outcome that I want to experience. So I'm detaching from, the need for the phone call, and I'm just affirming my self-concept from that place of power. I'm telling them what to do with my mind, right? And I just persist until it happens. And with that detachment, like, of course they're gonna reach out to me, because who wouldn't want to talk to me? That man is crazy about me, so he's always reaching out. And what I like to do when there's lack of something, I like to exaggerate it in my mind, instead of like, oh yeah, like, he's reaching out to me. No, he's blowing up my phone. He's like, oh, he like messages me so much that is sometimes like just too much. Like, I don't have time to reply to you, right? I mean, I like to do that. I'm not saying you have to do it. You can try it out, but I just like to affirm the very opposite. So when it starts showing, if I don't like that much, you know, contact, and I just dial it down, right? From that place of power. So anyways, I just like wanted to share that with you guys for you to try it. Let go. Don't be so attached to the outcome. Somewhere I saw this, someone was talking about, I don't remember who it was, but they were saying like, when you have this fist, right, and you try to like put in a finger or like a pencil or whatever, you can't go in, right, because it's tight, right? This is the resistance, right, the attachment. But what happens when you let go, then, right, like I can go in. So release, you know, detach, you know, it's letting go of, again, the past that you already manifested that you don't like, the fear. Let go of the old story, let go of the lack, and just focus on what you do want. Okay? Okay, guys, well, I hope that this video was helpful for you. If you want help with your specific situation, I'm more than happy to help you. All the links are provided down below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.